Okay, looks like it did something weird to my webcam video. What is this? Alright. 1920 by 1080. But I'm cut off by half there. That does not look good. Why would that be? Ah, this is what I have to do. I have to, come on, let me grab it. And I get that put back like it ought to be. Okay. Up. Okay. I think that was it. It was just choking on 4K video. Alright, so let's see what else this thing can do. Okay, if I take this and I move it down, then I should be able to add, let's see, what can I add? Display capture, let's see what this does. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's, yeah, it's double resolution too, so I'll have to... Okay, there we go. I can just leave it like that. Can I move that in front? I guess I can. Hey, look at that. Look, I'm going back to infinity. Whee! Okay. Let's see. And then I have my... Aha! Yes. I brought the resolution down, JC, is what it was. Okay. Ooh. That's nice and responsive. I'll have to see how it actually looks on YouTube when this is over. Alright, I am going to turn off that. Alright. Let's see. What can I add? Let's see. Okay, window capture. Maybe I can capture the chat that way. And I have it, but it looks like it's black. Why would that not be doing that? It looks like all the Chrome windows are doing that. Oh, I can see Photoshop, or at least one of the little ones. Okay, I can share my Photoshop window. I just can't do Chrome. Can I do Firefox? Where's the Firefox window? Yes, there's a Fire. Okay, it's just Chrome it doesn't like. Let me see if I can pull the chat in the Firefox window then. Okay. Then I gotta find where I put that window. Ah, okay. Hey, I can see me and the chat at the same time. Hey. How about that? I think that might have been a mistake. Turns out most of my viewers don't have a life. All right, I can put capture on top of it like that. Okay. And I can pop back and forth. I can do that. I can do that. Ha! Oh, this is easy. I'm liking this. Let's see. Oh yeah, studio mode. I can make a change, but then I hit cut, and then it swaps it over. Or if I hit fade, ooh, it fades. Ooh. Oh, sorry to hear that, Johnny. Sorry about your doggy. But I'm glad the suffering's over. Once I had to put a dog to sleep. I'd had her since she was a puppy and she was 14 years old, and we've been through a lot together, and then she got liver cancer, and I had a lower third that I made for these that I stopped using because it stopped working with Hangouts. What did I do with that? Okay. Does that work? See, here's what I'm going to go out of studio mode and pop this over so you can see this. I'm working over here and I'm putting a lower third on, but you can't see it because everything is coming in twice as big since I dropped the resolution. So this should be showing up any second now. See, there's my lower third. And you see, I have to go through and I have to drop everything down. I have no idea how to make people mods, so. And there's nothing really about this chat anyway that matters, so. Yes, I am married. A wonderful woman named Heather. And go back and forth. Alright, what else can I do with this thing? Let's see. She's working tonight, by the way, in case you're serious. So she's not here. Just me and the girls are in the next room. Oh, media source, scene, text. Text. I'll put some text on. You know what? I should put it on the... go out of studio mode, let you see what I'm doing. All right. Some text. All right, and where is it? It is in the corner. Okay. I can put this down. Those handles are hard to grab. All right, and I scale the text up, and it's low res and crappy like it's a JPEG. I guess I have to increase the font size. Should do that automatically, I would think, but I guess not. How long is this going to be for? Until I get done with what I want to play around with, or until I get bored or something like that? Okay, that's better. Still, when you scale up the text, I'm gonna have to make. Can I make it? Can I type in a font? I can't type in a font size. I want to make this like a really big font size, but it won't go any higher than 72 apparently. Yeah. Okay, tell you what, I just won't use text. Mag, I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl, and Heather has 2 girls, and then a third girl who's already grown. So, here's what I wanted to try. Get my soundboard up, because this stopped working in Hangouts when I do the software to make it work. I sound like a Dalek, so hopefully...
Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Did that come through? Yeah, hopefully that came through. Maybe it looked okay after YouTube got finished crunching it down or whatever else it's doing, but it looked crappy on my end, so... But did the sound come through? That's the question. Did you hear Bender? Okay. Actually, you know what? I want to make sure that you just didn't hear it because the speakers went through the microphone. Let me plug in my headphones. All right, let's try this again. Make sure it comes through this time.
Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Okay, yeah, it was probably echoey because it was being picked up by the mic from my speakers, but did it come through this time? Not echoey.
You want to be a public nuisance? Sure, how much is the job paying?
I got my soundboard back. Okay. Can I do... That moves around. Do that? No. Okay, I can be really skinny. Okay, I don't want to do that. How do I get it back to... Okay. What about control? What does control do? What about alt? There we are. I can do that. Ah, okay. That's better. Let's see, what else do I generally do with live streams? I guess I'll have to figure out how to get other people in here when the time is right, but I guess with this thing, you just use Skype or Discord or something and have that in as another video window. Color source. What the heck is color source? Select color. And I select blue. And I have blue. And now I have something blue. Great. What's the point? Maybe I can put it in the background. Aha. I think that was Shift that stretched it out. Hey, I have a blue background now. Hey. JC Stuff says $1. Was that a donation? If so, thank you, JC. I didn't know you could do that. Is there a Shane Killian Discord server? I have one for Bugosity, which is real easy. It's just discord.bugosity.tv. And then there's one for Lord Killian. I guess I need to do like a bit.ly link or something for Lord Killian at one point. And then there's one if you're a patron on Patreon. You can do that. Don't seem to have that for maker support yet. It did. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Discord says streamer mode is enabled. I wonder why that happened. It knows I'm streaming. What is going on there? Okay. Anyway, I'll paste in a link to the Lord Killian. See. Edit invite link. We'll make this one not expire. All right. Now, if I've done this right, well, pop that right there. That should get you into the Lord Killian Discord. More like an anti-hero or a fucked up god. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Please do not worship me as a god. Besides, I'm an atheist. That means I would have to deny my own existence, and I don't think my ego could take it. All right. What else can I play around with here? Deprecated. What's deprecated? Oh, there's an old text thing that's deprecated. Huh. Okay. We'll see how that works. It looks exactly like the one from before. And I still cannot type in the font size. I'll leave this one up and see what it looks like on the... But see, when I scale it up like that, it looks really crappy on my end. But I'll watch the YouTube video after and see. Who was the artist who designed your character? His link is at the bottom of every Lord Killian video. It's called Friddle Arts. So you can give him a look. And we've also got Tabby Wesa, TabbyWesa. And she's doing a lot of art for us for the Libertoons series, so she could probably do some character art announcing. Don't make me denounce you a fourth time to get you to read my... I'm sorry, I'm not paying all that much attention to the chat. I'm playing around with OBS. That's what this is about. I never promised anything else. All right. Besides, I'm used to being denounced. It is not a rare thing to happen to me. Yeah, I can still go back to this. My crappy looking lower third. I should probably design a better lower third. Okay. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Yeah, I think I can go back and YouTube and set different options for latency, but I think it comes at the reduction of quality, so. But. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get anywhere near enough denouncing. I need the Southern Poverty Law Center to denounce me as a racist. That's kind of where I will have arrived. That's for the bucket list, you know. I'm already on Rational Wiki, and I'm already on that anti-vaxxer list of people to block. But, I like to reach for the brass ring. I should test a GIF. Okay. Let's see. I'll have to find where I have... Oh, I know where I have some. Okay, so I guess I would go add an image. Create new. I'm going to browse for it. There we go. There's a GIF. Don't tell Dapperton, but your videos are way better. I'm so going to tell Dapperton. You know, I should be able to do this. What was that? Was that Alt? And I take that down. Aha! See, and I get rid of that little thing. And I can probably get rid of the scroll bar too. Man, this thing is very particular about where you click. Here we go. Eccleston's probably taking up some bandwidth there. Oh, thank you, CLB Den. A picture of your avatar is a see-through ping. You can try that. I'm going to get rid of Christopher for that, though. Sorry, Christopher. I'll just use that same one. And but it should work. I mean, the lower third was an animated, a transparent ping. Up, and he's big. Come on. Is there any way to make it less picky about where you click to grab the handles? I think I'm moving instead of resizing. There he is. Hello, Lottie. What's your opinion about Westerns? Generally not a fan, but I've seen a few that I liked. I like the old Branded series. I really like the remake of True Grit that the Coen brothers did, and The Hateful Eight, I guess you could call that a Western, so... All right, I miss Christopher. He was fun dancing there. The delay is 37 seconds from when I type in chat to when it turns up in the video feed. Pressing Control F is a hotkey to make a window that's too big fit the screen better. Oh, let me try that. I'll make Lordy really big again. Okay, he's big. And then I hit Control F. Ah, okay. That's cool. All right. Thanks for the tip. Do you like any metal genres? I guess the same thing. Some, you know. I guess, does Rush count as heavy metal? Because I really like Rush. I've seen Jethro Tull listed as heavy metal. I wouldn't call Jethro Tull heavy metal. Not too many heavy metal flute players, are there? What is your opinion on Lamb of God? Never heard of him. Rush's prog. Yeah, I really like prog rock. That's kind of what I grew up with. Pink Floyd and stuff like that. Jethro Tull is as metal as it gets. Well, I guess flutes are made of metal, so. No idea who Lindsey Sterling is. I'm an old fogey. You gotta forgive me on that.
I'm sorry, are you from the past?
See, that was about me there. Oh, you're welcome, Jessica. Thanks for the kind words.
I'm just a loudmouth snook.
All right. It's very accurate, anti-postmodernism. Yes, yes, it is. It is truth. I believe in truth on my channel. Yes. Yeah, I'm just playing around here, people. There's no subject. Up, up. I always did other stuff too, like Billy Joel and some post-punk, new wave stuff like Oingo Boingo. I'm fairly eclectic. I mean, I like classical music too, and jazz, and all sorts of stuff. Greylock is asking a question that Lord Killian is partially obscuring. All right. Different companies making and trading different currencies, and the options consumers buying product. Hey, the more the better. I think it's cool that because there are so many cryptos out there, but I made altcoins.pagosity.tv if because I have Dash, I have Litecoin, I have Bitcoin Cash, I have a few others. But I mean, if you want to use just about anything, you can go to altcoins.pagosity.tv, and anything that shapeshift.io will support, you can do it. And it'll automatically convert it to Dash and give it to me. The subject is that there is no subject, so is there really a subject? Well, the subject is me figuring out OBS. That's what the subject is. Let's see. Advanced audio properties. Ooh, okay. I can control all sorts of things from there. Good to know. Yeah, it seems like the more copyright protections you get, the less creativity you do, and it just ends up being like an assembly line. Please make Vagosity a video series again. It was the best. Yeah, it would just be really expensive to do. I think I once figured out that I could make another 3 episodes if I got about $3,000 together and cleared out a month. I would have to basically be able to do both of those things to make another 3 episodes. I don't watch anime as a habit. I watch some anime and I like it. I kind of grew up on things like Star Blazers, and also see movies like Princess Mononoke is really good. You're using Streamlabs OBS. I don't know who made it. It's open source, I know that. The Staggers Rail Act. I'm not certain I'm familiar about that one. You might have to refresh my memory. I might know what it is and just have forgotten the name. I'm terrible with names. Ooh, Sync Collections. I can save all this. Captions. Experimental. Let's see what happens. That's a pill reminder. Testing, testing, testing. I am talking. Is this captioning? I don't know how that's supposed to work. Sticks and hammer? Yeah, I guess I probably would. Yeah. And when businesses take all unregulated couriers or vary from place to place. Well, I think I just gave you an example of that. I mean, I'd want to be able to take whatever money I could from people, so at least whatever the ones my customers would be demanding. Allow the freight railroads to compete more effectively against trucks, planes, and boats for cargo shipment. That sounds terrible. I mean, it really does. I mean, you know, when cars came out, did they do the Buggy Whip Protection Act? I could be a bit louder. Oh, I just saw where I could do that. Okay, this was Advanced Audio Properties. My cogs, I can up that. What can I do? Is this making a difference? Let me type in 150. Is that making it, or do I have to click close first? Oh, is that making a difference? All right. I haven't seen much Dragon Ball, no. Oh, Okay, I have no idea how this captions thing is supposed to work. Supposedly it's enabled. I don't see it on my screen. I'll leave it on. Maybe it'll show up after it's on YouTube. Good night, Cripple. Private space exploration Mars trips. Well, I mean, I'm all for it. I just think we're jumping the gun on Mars a little bit because, I mean, like you're going to have some kind of habitat on Mars, some kind of dome or something. I would think you'd want to test that out first, like go up into northern Canada or somewhere like that where no one's been before and just set it up there and see how well it works. And before you try to go all the way to Mars and make it do that. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I hate my voice. I cannot stand it. One of these days I'm hoping it'll break and change and I'll have my adult voice, but almost 50, I don't think it's going to happen yet. Would you ever debate Sargon? Sure, I'd like to debate Sargon. Sargon is one of those I think I could probably get if I could just have like an afternoon to just discuss things with him. The reason why trains are not as popular in the U.S. is because the city layout is more spread out. Maybe, or maybe it's because government claimed a monopoly over it. I mean, really. Yamato Space Anime. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It was syndicated in the U.S. as Star Blazers, but that was it. Text works, but it says this. No, that's a different one. That's it. I'm talking about the captions. That's been up there. I created that one a while back. Yeah, just like set up a prototype just somewhere, you know, out of the way, but where you can like get people out if there's an emergency or something like that, because I think the thing about Mars is it just takes so long to go there and come back. It's not going to be like the moon where we send astronauts and they jump around for a while, play some golf and come back. I think we're pretty much looking at it being a one-way trip. You're going to go to Mars and set up a colony, and maybe some people will go back and forth, but the basic idea would be having a permanent population up there. Chinese companies making the same quality product. You know, the thing about Legos is they have really, really tight tolerances because they want like any two Lego bricks in the world to be able to pop together. So I don't know if it's the same quality. It would have to be with those same tolerances. Undoomed is awesome. Yeah. A private passenger train service in Miami. Oh, that'd be one to look at there, yeah. Did you know the New York subway was originally private? It was originally several private companies who kind of worked together to do it. I mean, they would like, you know, respect each other's tickets and everything, and then the city took it over, and people say, well, you see, you need government to have a subway. Oh, shut up. Yeah, we didn't really talk about that on the podcast. We talked a little bit about it, and I kind of put it in the tag there at the end. We may discuss it next podcast, but I don't know if I've got... I mean, we talked about all those issues with Charlie Gard. I don't know. It just means that Charlie Gard wasn't a one-off. That's it. If you're in the UK, they own your kids. Temperature and pressure triple. That's what I was thinking about Canada, because if you go up there where it's like really, really cold, that is as cold as Mars has its warmest. So, let's see. Agree or disagree with Styx? I made a video debunking one of his, but I mean, he said other stuff that I agree with, so I agree with him sometimes, don't agree with him others. Because they fear what happened with radio. I don't think the World Trade Center was government. I think it was privately done. I know the Empire State Building was. It's the pressure on Mars that'll get you because it's really, really thin, and I'm pretty sure it's below the Armstrong limit, so it's not just a matter of getting oxygen. You'd have to get the pressure up. Unless the Hyperloop beats it. Alright. Let's see what other kind of damage I can do with this thing. Scene transitions. Ooh, a swipe. Well, okay. Swipe, 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 swipe. What else do you have? Slide. Slide. What's the difference between slide and swipe? They look the same to me. That's slide. And that's... Oh, swipe is... I'm still there and it just reveals me and... Okay. How would regulation on fishing and hunting look in Ancapistan? It wouldn't, because it would be private property. Whatever the private property owner wanted to do would be how it is. Stinger. Oh, that's a video file. Okay. Your blood would boil and freeze within seconds on Mars, yeah. Well, the Armstrong limit, I think they find you can actually survive like 3 minutes. Luma wipe. But you'd lose consciousness after like 10 to 15 seconds, so unless someone was there with a suit to get you in, you'd be in trouble. All right, let's see what Luma wipe is. Okay. I don't know. Let me... increase the duration so I can see it a little better. Ooh, George Lucas wipe. How does one OBS without the extreme lag? I think I have to set that up on the YouTube side because there are options for how much lag you have, and you can have it be like almost no lag, but I think the quality sucks when you do that. What if they fished out the fish? Well, that's the tragedy of the commons, and private property is there to take care of that. Go back and please read my question. I want to know the answer. Hold on, everyone. I'm scrolling back up.